Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I'm going to be doing this look right here. It's a New Year's Eve look, and I added glitter, of course. Can't go wrong with glitter. I used a lot of cool products today, and some of them are new, and I really hope you guys enjoy this look. And if you guys want to learn how to do this look, please keep on watching. Hey guys, so I already moisturized my face, and now I'm just going to be spraying this Mario Badescu skincare spray. It looks like this. Recently, I've been loving this spray to prime my face and also to set my makeup. I really like it. I put it on a daily basis, even when I'm not wearing makeup. When I wash my face, I just spray some of this, and oh my god, it smells so amazing because it's rose water. So I'm gonna do that right now. I love grabbing a very fluffy brush, and it's this one right here. This is the BH Cosmetics V1 brush. These are vegan, and I really like their set. So what I like doing is pressing the spray onto my skin so it works as a primer. Once that's done, you will feel the tackiness. You can tell that your makeup's going to stay on for a really long time, so I really like doing that. So for today's foundation, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Stick Foundation in Golden. I've really been loving this foundation lately, and I really like the shade too. And what I like doing is just adding lines, I guess. Like that. I first do one side because I'm afraid that it might get dry and it won't blend as well. So I like doing one side first, and I love blending this foundation with the Morphe M439 brush, and I just like pressing it into my skin also because I feel like when I go like this, it like gets rid of the coverage. Look how really like flawless it leaves your skin. I really love this foundation, and it's easy to apply. You don't have to use your fingers. I hate using my fingers to apply my foundation. It's like my biggest pet peeve. I don't know why. I know I've done it before on camera, but I honestly don't like doing it. So now I'm just gonna do the other side, and if I need more coverage, I will obviously do another like stripe. But if I don't, I won't. Like right now, I feel like I'm breaking out a lot. So again, I'm just like stippling into my face like this. Love the coverage of this foundation. Another like 3 stripes on my forehead because I have an enormous forehead. And then on my nose, not that much on my nose. I've noticed that when I put less product on my nose, I don't get oily as much, so, and it does really work. So after I'm done applying my foundation, I like going in with my beauty blender and just blending everything together, like melting everything together. I really like doing this. Now that we're done with that step, I'm gonna move on to concealer, and the concealers I'm going to be using today are high-end. They're not going to be drugstore products just because it is a New Year's look, and I do want, you know, the makeup to stay longer than usual. For that, I like using my KatVond Lock It Concealer in Warm M25. Now I'm just going to do a little mini triangle like this. Just like filling it in also. And then I also like adding a little bit on my nose, my forehead, and on my chin. And now with my damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend everything. Okay, so now that we're done with that step, I'm gonna be highlighting. And to highlight, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Radiant Concealer in light medium. And I'm just gonna add 3 stripes to highlight the under eyes a little bit more because I do like a really bright under eye. And then I'm also gonna add this on down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and my forehead. So I'm excited to try this contour cushion. It's from Wet n Wild. I'm pretty sure they're coming out very, very soon, the beginning of January, so you guys don't have to wait that long now. It looks like this. I'm gonna be doing it with my beauty blender. Oh my god, that's so pretty. And I'm just also gonna add it on my forehead, so on my temple. I'm also gonna add it on my chin, down my chin right here. This Mega Cushion contour, it's very, very nice. I really like it. It blended very, very nice. Like, I'm impressed. Like, I genuinely love this thing. Now I'm just gonna contour my nose, and this is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Dual Brush, and I'm gonna be using the little tiny side right here. I'm just gonna be taking a little bit. And I'm just going to blend it with the other side of the dual brush and then just blend it. So now that we're done with that step, I'm going to go with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and bake underneath my eye. So I'm just going to get rid of the creases really quick. So I'm just going to add some on my beauty blender and then look up and then just... So now I'm just going to be grabbing my Sephora powder foundation and setting my foundation with my Morphe M528 brush. And I have not washed my brushes. I washed them a week ago and look how dirty they all are. Sorry guys if that disgusts you. I'm the only one using these brushes, so it doesn't really matter. So now I'm just going to be grabbing this BH Cosmetics Satin Bronzer and Tropical Bronzer, and I absolutely love this bronzer to bronze up my face. It just gives me a very, very golden look and bronzy look. I really, really like it. So I'm also going to be applying it with my BH Cosmetics V2 brush, blending it on my forehead. I really recommend this, you guys. It's amazing, honestly. And they're affordable and their products are really high quality and I really like them. So you guys should definitely check them out. I will also have a link to where you could get this on BH Cosmetics website. So you guys can just click the link and go right ahead and purchase it if you guys want to. So now I'm just going to get rid of my powder. And for that, I'm going to be using this Morphe M500 brush. So now I'm just going to be doing my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Now that I have my eyebrows done, I'm going to start on my eyeshadow, and today's eyeshadow I'm actually going to be using Anastasia eyeshadows, and I like Anastasia eyeshadows because they're very, very pigmented and they're super easy to blend out. First shade I'm going to go in is with Birkin. It's this eyeshadow right here. It's a very nudie color, perfect for the transition color, and I'm going to be blending it out with my BH Cosmetics 101 brush, and then I'm just going to be blending it out on my crease. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going for right now. All I know is that I am going to be using glitter because it is a New Year's Eve look. And I'm also adding some on my brush and then blending it and then adding more and blending it. So for the next shade, I'm going to be using Party Dress, and this is the eyeshadow right here. It's more orangey than the last one that we just used. So I'm also going to be using the same brush, and this is actually going to go on my outer V, but still on my crease. So now I'm just going to be putting a little bit of definition, and with that I'm going to be using the Blazing eyeshadow also from Anastasia. It's a more burnt orangey color. So I'm going to be using my Morphe M511 brush. to be using a Red Earth, also from Anastasia. I swear this is not a sponsored video. I just love using Anastasia eyeshadows and I haven't used them in a really long time, so I really wanted to use it on this video. So I'm going to be picking it up with my MAC 217 brush and just adding it on the tip of the brush, and then putting this on the outer V. Okay, so now that we're done with that step, I'm going to darken the outer V a little bit more. So I'm going to be using a Fudge, and it's this brownie shade right here. I'm going to be using the same MAC 217 brush. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of glitter on the outer V because this is like a festive look. So with that, I'm gonna be using dark chocolate shimmer, and it looks like this. Very, very dark, and it also has like specks of glitter in there, so your eyeshadow is gonna look super pretty. I'm just gonna be using this. This is the Pretty Bar blending brush. I'm going to be applying this eyeshadow right here. This is Topaz, also from Anastasia. Laying this color on the lid where I'm going to place the glitter just for a little extra. So now, since we are going to be applying glitter, I am going to be putting a little bit of powder underneath my eyes. And now I'm going to be using this liquid sugar adhesive glitter glue. It looks like this. I'm just going to be adding some on the brush and then picking up some glitter. I'm just going to be pressing it in on my eye like this. You see the difference? Like glitter, no glitter, glitter, no glitter. It looks like, wow. So now that we're done adding the glitter, I'm just going to be dusting off the powder right under my eye. Now I'm just going to be doing my lower lash line, and I'm going to be using Party Dress, blending it on my lower lash. Now I'm going to be taking glazing and adding this also on my lower lash line. And now I'm going to be taking Fudge, another smudger brush. So now I'm going to be taking this Morphe M432 brush, it looks like this, and adding dark chocolate shimmer also on the lower, just to make it a little bit more darker. And now on my inner corner, I'm going to be applying this ColourPop Get Lucky shade. This eyeshadow has been used and abused, so sorry about the presentation to this. And I'm just going to be applying it on this little small detail brush. And what I like doing to intensify the inner corner, I like spritzing setting spray on the brush, then adding it right away on the inner corner. So if you want to, you can definitely add a winged eyeliner, and I might do one. So I'm just going to be adding one really quick. And I'm going to be using this Makeup Addiction angled brush to do my eyeliner. And for today's eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Inglot number 77 gel eyeliner. And I love using my NYC liquid eyeliner to darken my eyeliner a little bit more, and especially if I'm going on like a glitter, I like doing that. And now I'm going to be applying my eyelashes. The eyelashes I'm going to be using today are these Lay Lashes in Goddess. I really love these eyelashes. They're so beautiful. flirty. And I'm just going to be applying some glue. Now I'm just going to be adding some mascara, and this is the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara. It looks like this. Really, really like how this mascara leaves my eyelashes. So now I'm just going to be adding mascara on my lower lashes, and I love this mascara because it has like the applicator for your lower lashes. And now I'm just going to be adding some eyeliner. This is the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, and they look like this. Now for my blush, I'm going to be using this Chicoton palette. I'm going to be using the Coralista shade right here. Applying this color on the apples of my cheeks. And now I want my face to be a little bit more bronzier than usual. I'm going to be using this MAC Dark Deepest Mineralize powder. And now I'm going to be applying highlighter. So for that, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Cushion Highlighter Illuminator. It looks like this with my Beauty Blender. So now for highlighter, and I've been loving this highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglo Highlighter Powder. Looks like this. I've been using this non-stop. I love this. And this is in the shade Precious Petals. So I'm just going to be applying it with my Morphe M310 brush. And look at this. Isn't that amazing? Oh my god, I love this brush. And I don't know when these are going to come out again. All I know is that they are online. I'll check again and I'll let you guys know on my description bar if you guys are curious. Right when I was putting on my lipstick, my camera turned off, so I'm so sorry guys. But the lip products I used is this MAC lip liner in Strip Down. You guys know this is my favorite lip liner of all time. For the liquid lipstick, I use this Lip Land liquid lipstick in Empire. Right here, I love the shade Nude Warm Mauve color, which I love. So yeah guys, that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 80,000 subscribers. This is so crazy. I can't believe we are at 80,000 subscribers. I'm still surprised. Seriously, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys give me on a daily basis. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button because it helps me out so much. And I love you guys so much, and I can't wait what 2017 brings. And I'm just so excited for the next year, and I hope you guys are too. And I will see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.